morning, everyone. And as Chair of the Government Task Force on Emergency Planning, I'm delighted to welcome you to the National Emergency Coordination Centre this morning. And let me begin by thanking my colleague, Mr. Jack Chambers, for joining me for the official launch of our 2024 Be Summer Ready campaign, and Eoin also from Met Eireann. As the summer approaches, with improvement in the weather and with the longer days, we want everyone to be aware of the different risks associated with our summer work and leisure activities. The Be Summer Ready campaign is a great source of practical information to keep in mind when we are planning activities during the summer months. Above all, the campaign is to give you peace of mind when you are going about your work and enjoying your leisure activities, knowing that you have done everything to keep you and your family as safe as possible. As part of today's launch, I would like to recognise the work of the Government Task Force on Emergency Planning in preparing the campaign. In fact, we just concluded a meeting of the task force, and I'm pleased to say that government departments and agencies have undertaken considerable work to prepare for future challenges. I also want to thank the emergency services, both professional and voluntary, who will be available to help us if needed this summer. While all the campaign information is important, each year there is a specific area given a little more prominence and attention. And this year the focus message is Travel Wise, the Department of Foreign Affairs Travel Advice Service. Irish people are travelling abroad in greater numbers and with greater frequency than ever before. And when they do, we all want them to make the right memories, whether with friends or family, on a weekend break, a class trip, or a once-in-a-lifetime adventure. However, as we travel more frequently and further afield, it is inevitable that the kinds of risks we face increase as well. Knowing how to prepare for foreign travel and what to do if things go wrong is what being travel wise is all about. The Department's Consular Assistance Charter and thematic and country-specific travel advice are invaluable resources which can be understandably forgotten amidst the excitement of a holiday. That is until the unfortunate moment when an incident arises away from the comfort and familiarity of family. Last year, my department provided consular assistance in over 1,700 cases involving citizens of all ages, dealing with a wide spectrum of incidents, including health concerns and injuries abroad, to the death of loved ones, arrests and detentions, lost passports, and cases of theft. The Government's Global Ireland strategy has expanded Ireland's network abroad. Over 100 embassies and consulates across the globe are more accessible than ever and stand ready to provide local expertise and advice. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank the Department's team at home and abroad who work hard to support Irish people across the world every day. There are, of course, practical steps citizens can take to enable them to travel wise when planning a holiday, to help avoid nasty surprises, and to know what to do if plans go awry. And this is what Travel Wise is all about, taking a sensible and prepared approach to trips abroad. I encourage everyone to engage with the information and resources that are available on both the Be Summer Ready website and the dedicated Travel Wise site, ireland.ie Travel Wise. Central to being travel wise is good preparation. Know before you go. Taking simple steps can help reduce risk of needing consular assistance abroad and ensure you make the right memories on your trip. I cannot overstate the importance of taking out comprehensive travel insurance for your holidays. Having travel insurance could be the difference in an unforeseen difficulty abroad being a minor inconvenience becoming a major disaster. The absence of travel insurance can place undue stress and financial pressure on family and friends, a result no one wants or expects, and one which is easily avoided. I would also advise anyone travelling to check the country-specific travel advice for the country you plan to visit on ireland.ie. There you will find information on entry requirements, safety and security, local laws and customs, and health issues, as well as contact details for the nearest embassy or consulate. Citizens should register their details on the Department's Citizen Registration Platform for the duration of their time abroad. And this will enable the Department staff to make contact in the case of an emergency, and you can also do this on ireland.ie. Last but certainly not least, check the validity of your passports before booking any trip, or at least well in advance of departing. As the ad goes, don't be that person. You won't get far with an out-of-date or damaged passport. Should you find you need a new passport before you go, you can apply online on ireland.ie, passport online. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm particularly conscious that many young people will travel overseas this summer, some for the first time and some celebrating after having finished exams. Summer holidays with friends are wonderful moments of freedom and adventure, and treasured lifelong memories can be made. However, activities that would be normal at home can present additional dangers abroad. And that is why my department will launch a summer travel campaign for young people later this month with the theme, Make the Right Memories. The aim is to help ensure that everyone, especially young people, consider the safety and well-being of themselves and their friends when travelling abroad. Huge work goes into studying for exams, and it is perfectly natural that young people wish to relax and enjoy themselves afterwards. Making the right memories just means looking out for each other while celebrating and ensuring you all look back on time away together with smiles on your faces. So we will be promoting simple, smart steps over the coming weeks to make the right memories. Tips like keeping your phone charged to share live locations with friends, including on nights out, staying in touch with each other and with family in need, with family in Ireland, keeping an eye on your drinks in clubs or bars, and keeping soft copies of key documents like passports to hand. Only swimming in designated areas and when it is safe to do so. These may seem like obvious pieces of advice, but it is important they are reinforced if our young people are to make the right memories, the memories they deserve when abroad this coming summer. For those staying in Ireland this summer, I also want to remind everyone that the summer months come with the increased risk of injuries and fatalities from incidents on the farm, road accidents and water-based activities. The risk of wildfire also increases over the summer months. Wildfires can cause loss of life, injury or other health impacts as well as damage to property. Information on the Be Summer Ready campaign can be found on its website, government.ie Summer Ready, and it has lots of guidance about how to deal with all of these issues that I've mentioned and where to find help if you need it. The information is also available in a comprehensive booklet from libraries and Garda stations and from the Office of Emergency Planning in both Irish and English. I know that Jack will speak to his area of road and water safety in a few moments, but I cannot let this opportunity go, particularly ahead of the bank holiday weekend, to appeal to all road users to slow down and to never ever drink and drive. Speed is a significant factor in road deaths in Ireland and abroad, so please watch your speed so that you're around to enjoy summer months. And now, hand over to my ministerial colleague, Minister of State at the Department of Transport, Jack Chambers, who will provide further information about safety near and on the water, as well as advice on road safety over the summer months.
Thanks very much, Tánaiste, and good morning everyone. I'm really pleased to participate again in the launch of the Be Summer Ready campaign, and I thank you all for your attendance today. This provides an important opportunity to set out some key messages and areas that people should be mindful of as the summer months approach. And as Minister with responsibility for the Coast Guard as well, I want to highlight the importance of water safety and the need to carefully plan out any activities regardless of scale prior to venturing out. Swimmers, kayakers and boaters, I encourage you all to always think water safety, plan and prepare. Often practical and simple steps can save